Hello everybody, Antoine here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to a new video which I'm really happy to do today because we are going to build a build inspired by the Taj Mahal located in India. And I just noticed that it's been quite a long time since I didn't build a Eastern build on my channel. The last one was, if I remember well, the White Mosque, which I built 1 year ago, and I also built the so-called Pink Lotus Temple a while ago as well. So I really wanted to go back to this style. This is something quite uncommon for me in the game, but also in real life, because we don't have such buildings here in France, and I've only been to one Eastern country, which was Egypt, and it's not the most Eastern country ever, but still there was some really nice Islamic architecture. But now we are inspired by India with the Taj Mahal, so of course I'm not pretending to to create a replica of the Taj Mahal. It's impossible in The Sims 4, of course, but I used all the tricks, all the items I could to make it look as close as possible as the real Taj Mahal. So for the domes I used this technique with those are some balls that are actually in the fountain section, and you have to tie them up, and it actually looks like a dome, which is really nice. And I also tried more with this build, the new terrain tools. You cannot see it because everything is flat, but in the inside I created like a semi-level, a semi-foundation, and I had to use the terrain tools to create it. And yeah, the tool that I used the most was of course the fountain tool, because you will see a bit later when I'm doing the garden, there are fountains everywhere. Way more fountains than in the real Taj Mahal, because I don't know if you have in mind how the real Taj Mahal looks, but there's like a big fountain heading to the Taj Mahal, which is actually a mausoleum. I know that some people believe it's a palace or something, but no, it's a mausoleum, which was built by a Maharaja, I think, for a spouse who died, and he was really in love with this woman and decided to create the most beautiful tomb ever. So he created this amazing place, and when he died himself, he was also buried in this monument with his spouse that he lost a few years before. So this is really a symbol of love, and the Taj Mahal is above all a beautiful love story. So yeah, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't remember why I was telling about this, but anyway, oh yes, I was saying that there's a big fountain heading to the mausoleum, and there's only like one path heading to it. But now I decided to go for a different garden with a lot of fountains, a lot of fantasy, but still quite simple actually. Those are straight lines, a few bushes, some fountains, but nothing too much, I would say. I didn't want to put flowers or more decoration, because I really wanted to focus on the build itself, not really on the surroundings. Even if it has to be beautiful, it has to match the main build. So yeah, so you're probably wondering what I did with this building. Like, it's not really a place where you can leave. It would be quite big for a tomb in The Sims 4. So I decided to turn it into a nightclub, which I think it's a bit strange because originally it is a tomb, but this is not a Taj Mahal actually. This is just inspired by it, and I wanted to create a nightclub because it's been really a long time since I've been built a public lot. So I had several ideas. I wanted to build a library and then a shop, but I didn't know, and nightclubs are actually really cool to create, so that's why I decided to build one. So the interior is well, really beautiful. I really love the way it turned out, and I used as many tools as I could, especially those tearing tools that I told you about. And the interior is quite different from the exterior. It's not as white. Well, it's white, but I put plants everywhere on the walls to make it look really lush, luxurious. There are beautiful furnitures. There's a bar in the middle of it, and of course there's a big dome inside. I don't really know how you call it in English. And there's a beautiful chandelier hanging from this dome. The dome is made of glass, and yeah, there's a really special atmosphere that I never created before, because even the white mosque, I don't remember. No, I don't know if you remember the white mosque, sorry, but well, the exterior, I was really happy about it. It was really how I wanted it to look, but the interior was quite difficult because we don't have Islamic or Eastern items to use for our builds. There are some items that came with the City Living expansion pack, but not that much, and it was more Asian, Indian, we don't really know, but yeah. So it was hard to create the interior, and I was not really happy with the interior, but the exterior was stunning, I have to say. And actually, the Taj Mahal, or the copy of the Taj Mahal I'm building right now, was inspired by my own build, the White Mosque, but also by the amazing Freezer Bunny. I'm sure you all know him. He's a fantastic builder in The Sims 4. And last year he built the Taj Mahal and the garden of the Taj Mahal on 2 different lots. And I was inspired by his work, so I didn't steal his work. No, I don't have, and I didn't want to steal his work, but there are some tricks that I wanted to use that I saw in this video. So before telling me I'm a stealer or anything, well, stealer doesn't even exist. Well, anyway, a copycat, or I don't know how you say that, but I didn't steal anything. I was really inspired by it, and yeah, I'm honest about the way I was inspired for this build. I was inspired by Freezer Bunny, and I'm really a big fan of his work, so consider this build as a tribute to Freezer Bunny. So yeah, I think I told you pretty much everything about this build, because there's nothing more to say about it. You just have to see it by yourself. There's some screenshots in the end, as always, at different day times, like for example on the morning, and the last screenshot was shot during the night with a full moon, so it looks really nice. And yeah, so I don't know what will be the next big build, probably a mansion, because I only build mansions, but I would like to build a modern mansion. We'll see how it goes, because most of the time I start building a modern mansion and in the end I'm just not happy with the way it turns out, so I delete it and go for a classical mansion. But I found some good inspiration on Pinterest, and I think I'm going to do it. I will try to use the terrain tools, but I'm not sure, because I still suck at using them, and it's actually really complicated for me. I don't know why, but I'm not really familiar to these tools. Even in Sims 3 it was kind of complicated for me to build with the terrain tools. Even if I had to, even if I have to say that the terrain tools in The Sims 3 were easier for me than the ones in The Sims 4. I don't know why, because most of the people think the new terrain tools are better than the ones in The Sims 3, but I don't know, I was more familiar to them and it was easier for me. But anyway, I will try it for this modern mansion, because I think it would look really nice and it would be less boring than a big flat lot. So yeah, I will do my best, but don't expect too much from me because yeah, I'm really bad at terrain tools. So yeah, I will build a modern mansion, and then I don't know, I found some beautiful pictures of Tudor, yeah, kind of Tudor English manor, which I really like. So I would like to build a house inspired by this picture I saw. I would also like to build a French chateau once more, but using the terrain tools. Yeah, sorry, I'm really not awake today. I'm mixing all the words, but I think you get what I want to say. So yeah, just don't notice what I'm saying. Just turn the sound off and put your own music. I think it will be more interesting. So yeah, if you're still listening, I was talking about this English mansion, and then I was saying that I would like to create a French chateau that would actually be located on top of a hill, or kind of hill. This is what I would like to, with several levels and several stairs heading to the castle. That would be fantastic, but I don't know if I can do it because I'm really bad. And yeah, that's it. And then I don't know what I'm gonna build because I don't have any idea. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to eat tonight, so don't ask me to know what I'm gonna build in 2 weeks. So yeah, you know, most of the time I don't have any plan. I just scroll down on Pinterest or Instagram and find the good inspiration, and I just go for it. So most of the time I find the idea 10 minutes before starting building it. And yeah, most of the time before finding the inspiration, I'm totally desperate, and I don't know how I created so much builds. Like, I created more than 120 videos, which is quite crazy actually. This is a lot, and yeah, I don't know where I get all this inspiration, but every time I find an idea and it's cool. So I'm done with telling about me. It's not really interesting. I will leave you with the rest of the video. I really hope you liked it. I would be happy to know what you think about this build because it was quite unusual. So please tell me down below in the comment what you think about it. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe as usual, and I will see you next time. Bye.